Welcome to Part 7 of a 14-part playthrough of Flashpoint Legacy of the Flame, developed by Ken Franklin, Chris Leader, and Kevin Rogers, and published by Indie Boards and Cards. Our team is coming off its first loss as they were unable to save the apartment building. Since AP Slater went out on that call, he is still injured, but Jack of all trades was able to recover back at the station. Now we get a call that a limo has crashed into the lobby of a bank. It looks like that power cutter might come in handy. Speaking of equipment, Professor Serrano returns with some new items for us to use, and special Piezo-Eye A, B, and C are in play. Can we get everyone out of the bank? Are there people trapped in the limo? Join us as we play Flashpoint Legacy of the Flame, Episode 5, A Limo in the Lobby. Flashpoint Legacy of the Flame, Episode 5, A Limo in the Lobby. This is kind of our halfway point, because this will be our Part 7 of 14, including the two prologues. So, introduction. It's been 2 weeks since the fire at Rose Kaplan's apartment, and Smokey Thompson has gathered you to discuss his findings about the blaze. Before Smokey can speak, the front door opens, and in walks Professor Harry Serrano, the inventor whose home you saved a little while back. Serrano is followed by a small robot, about the size of a beagle, that is dragging a pair of rolled-up large aluminum bags.
Pardon my intrusion. I just finished working on something and wanted you to have it.
Serrano stops in front of you, but the robot keeps going, dragging the bag into the side of the fire engine with a clank.
Whoops,
Serrano says, producing a remote control and turning the robot around. He hands the aluminum bags to you.
These are hazmat neutralizers. Place one over any hazmat material and seal it, and the hazardous will be rendered harmless in 30 seconds. It's so cool!
He looks at you, expectantly, but everybody's watching the small robot, now spinning wildly.
I see you've noticed my new friend. I call him Harry's Helping Object, or H2O for short.
Serrano chortles at his own joke. Why do you have a robot at all, Professor? Smokey asks as H2O stops spinning and tips over.
Well, since all my human helpers quit because of, well, all the fires, I decided to build my own assistant.
H2O, back on its treads, zooms out the door.
Hey, wait for me!
Serrano runs for the exit, shouting,
Let me know how those hazmat neutralizers work out!
Smokey glowers at the departing professor, and then turns back to you and continues. All the evidence points to the apartment fire being accidental. Now I know Ms. Kaplan is claiming arson, but the landlord had done some electrical work in the kitchen a couple weeks ago. That's where the fire started. Poor landlord is a wreck right now, knowing he accidentally caused the fire. Listen, Smokey says, scratching the back of his neck. Sometimes these reporters, they try to make the story instead of just reporting it. The captain comes from around the corner, and Smokey stops talking fast. Everything all right? Asks the captain. Yeah, sure is, replies Smokey. Just updating the team on the Kaplan fire. The captain grimaces at Smokey, but just as he's going to respond, the station alarm starts to sound.
All right, Station 4, time to get back to work.
Tricia announces over the speaker as you gear up.
Fire at the bank on 6th and Wilson. Also, I'm getting reports that in all the commotion, someone crashed a limo through the glass windows of the bank lobby. A power cutter would come in real handy here.
Yeah, probably good that we went and rescued the car thing a couple episodes back. We add a new sticker to the rulebook. That is reinforced walls. White walls with diagonal stripes are reinforced. These cannot be destroyed, but they still accumulate damage markers with every explosion that reaches them. There is no limit to the number of damage markers that may be placed on a reinforced wall. Reinforced walls are always intact. Spaces on the opposite side of reinforced walls are never considered adjacent. So, this entire back wall corner is all reinforced, and then a little jog there and up there. This is actually an elevated platform up here, the offices, so there's stairs there and there. It doesn't mean anything because, one, it's all reinforced, so we couldn't come through that anyway, so we won't be needing ladders for this episode. The next thing is POIs A, B, and C. POIA, the first time a firefighter enters this space, read paragraph 331. If this POI is removed, immediately read paragraph 237. If fire is placed on this space, this POI is not lost. If the limo marker is removed from the board, this POI is lost, and immediately read yet another paragraph. So POIA is there. This is the limo space, and that's debris from where the limo crashed through, so that's an open wall. Just have to clear the debris to be able to use that. And the limo has 4 damage marker spaces on it, which I will get to presently. POIB, when this marker is placed, read a paragraph. POIC, when this marker is placed, read a paragraph. And then there's stuff for at the end of the episode. A chaotic scene awaits you when you arrive. The bank has an enclosed area along one wall with stairs leading up to it that appears to be where the vault and safety deposit boxes are. The limo rolled upside down as it crashed through the windows. Now it sits partially crushed, the doors crumpled. Nobody inside can get out. Worse yet, you can't tell how many people are in the limo due to the tinted windows. Gasoline is dripping into a pool under the limo. Flames climb up a wall near the car. Our fire deck is the next thing in here. So we've got 6 fire rages, which is just the advanced fire. 2, the fire intensifies. Advanced fire. If that does not result in fire or an explosion in the target space after flashover, advance fire once more. So there's 2 of those. Flare up. There's 2 of. The active player receives 2 saved AP. Cannot go over the saved AP limit. Advance fire. Draw and resolve an event from the event deck. 1. Accelerate. I said accelerate. Advance fire twice. Place a flare-up card from the discard pile, or add a flare-up card to the discard pile. Shuffle all revealed cards into the fire deck. So 1 accelerate, and then 2 sealing debris. Advance fire, and then roll both dice to place a debris marker in the target space. If the debris marker lands on fire or smoke, place the debris marker under it.
I think that debris should be able to smother the fire.
Yeah. Place POIA face up on space 3-6, which is where it is. Create a pool of 8 victims and 5 false alarms, which the pool is in its normal spot there. Explosions. Immediate resolve. Explosions in spaces 2-3. So that one. 5-2. So that one. So that gives us our first lost damage marker. And then 5-6, which gives us 2 more lost damage markers. One of them on a reinforced wall.
The setup says where to put the explosions?
Yes, those explosions are set there in this particular setup.
Random.
That is not always the case, but it is for this one.
Okay.
So I rolled the 3 hazmat, which that one's in not so bad a spot, but it's on the toilet, so that's kind of funny there. This one, surrounded by 3 fire, kind of sucks. And this one is only next to 1 fire because that's a reinforced wall, so these spaces will never be adjacent. But it is next to that fire. Because POIA is on the board in this setup, we only roll 2 POI to place on the board. So hazmat's on one toilet, a POI is on the other toilet. And then there's a bank teller, because that's
like a POI.
So
POI?
If that's
POI? I don't know. Working on it.
If that's an actual
POO
victim here, I'm assuming that's a bank teller.
A UTI.
So the limousine blocks adjacency and movement. Once the episode starts, rolls for new POI and hazmats use the arrows on the board if the target space is on the limousine. During the advanced fire phase, if a target space roll indicates either half of the limousine, move the target using the arrows onto space 3-4. So this one has got an up and a left as the 2 arrows on the limo. So that's where fire winds up. If an explosion reaches either space of the limousine, place a damage marker on the limousine. If a fourth damage marker is placed on the limousine, resolve an explosion radiating from the limousine in 6 directions. So, obviously, into that, the 2 spaces next to, and the space above, north of it.
Because of the gasoline under.
Yes.
Okay. I was like, what's this thing made of?
Then remove the damage marker and the limousine marker from, and put a single debris marker and fire marker in spaces 2, 5, and 3, 5, which is where the limousine is. So as that goes away, we get 2 more fire. Well, we get 8 more fire, and 2 more damage markers, or debris markers, not damage markers, debris markers.
I'm going to say something completely the opposite of anything you've ever heard me say. We need to stop that explosion.
So the reinforced walls were explained. That's the black and white diagonal lines. The blue diagonal lines, which were windows in the last episode, are glass walls in this particular episode. Several of the walls that look like windows from the previous scenario, but in this scenario they are glass walls. Unlike windows, they cannot be opened. However, like windows, it only takes 1 damage cube to destroy them.
Okay.
So
they're not reinforced glass.
The event deck is a number of cards. I didn't actually look. It might be 7. But again, stacked as always like the event deck is. 7 cards.
We have to save the usual number of people.
Yes.
Can we run out of
Looking for
fire?
Deck gun?
Yes, but it does not.
Doesn't end the game.
It doesn't end the game. Correct. So now we are picking our firefighters. And
have they given us
placing
any
things.
method for saving people from the limousine?
No.
But it's full of people.
Yeah, I'm thinking POIA might answer this. I'm hoping POIA answers this question somehow.
Right. So POIs don't just come pouring out of the limo?
We don't know.
Clowns.
We don't know. Okay. Like clowns, yeah.
Yeah. Like, if I were to make a guess, I'm thinking maybe A is the driver, and then there's 2 people in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've got A, B, and C as our special POI. And there's only, though, who knows, and there's only 8 victims in the POI pile. So it kind of feels like the fire truck should start there, because that's where the most fire is.
Yeah.
But past that, no other ideas. I believe we had talked about leaving AP Slater behind so he can heal.
Yep. So we do have the ceiling debris, but people can deal with debris.
Yes. Yeah, that is only 1 AP. Right. Yes, clear is only 1 AP.
Sean had wondered aloud earlier today if all the POI would come pouring out of the limo like clowns.
Is there anything special about how the deck gun works on this map?
No. So the dotted red lines are the spaces where, the deck gun reaches. So it's normal deck gun rules. So I was figuring I would start as Oscar, our operator, and ladder wrangler, which the ladder wrangler won't come in at all on this episode. Lori, did you want to stick with diagonally? We do have a fair amount of open space.
I was going to say, there's a couple spots at the top of the map that seem to be open space. Yeah. So I guess, unless you guys think that she would not be useful, and I could be someone else.
I do want to point out a thing that has never come up for us that I'm aware of. But let me go ahead. I'm going to pull out that fire just in case. Diagonally can move like that through the spaces. That is specific rules that the creator said on Board Game Geek, is that she can cut through fires with no movement penalty.
If there's spaces without fire
if that
in
space
them.
is open,
Yeah,
you
okay.
can go right through that. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is not at all how I would play it, but since they specifically said that, I'm going with it.
Okay.
Um,
If it weren't for that fire in the middle.
yes. So I'm going to stick with diagonally, who is
Sure.
our agility
Can't you-
specialist, who is quick, gets 1 free movement action,
Yes.
movement AP per turn.
That is what makes her useful enough to
Yes.
play in a place like this.
I'm assuming Roger wants to stick with Waylon Smothers, our suppression specialist, who
Yes, sir.
who is efficient, so gains 1 free extinguish AP per turn.
Yeah,
That'll be helpful.
I think I can be productive on the first turn.
Lee, did you have a preference?
I
know
was thinking generalist.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know the generalist, jack of all trades, is usually our first choice to step in. Though Rex is available if you thought that might be helpful, but Jack does have the medic. So for 4 of his 5 AP, he can place a heal marker on a victim, and then they move with the firefighter for 0 AP. And just to say it, we've also got Rex Duvall, the engineering specialist, who has Burley, who gains 2 free chop AP per turn, along with being able to repair walls, but I figure I will probably crew change to him once Oscar comes off the board. Amy, our triage specialist, has 3 heal for 3 AP, so still better than the medic ability on Jack, but Jack is still better overall, though Amy does have 4 AP total. And Avery, once in a while, our mitigation specialist with 3 AP, who can once per turn remove a threat marker from an adjacent space. But only has 3 AP. But we may be putting equipment on these people just to make sure we have all the equipment available to us.
And so we could change them if we want to.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, certainly I was going to throw an oxygen tank on Oscar, because that's a 2 extra AP is another shot with the deck gun.
Yep.
If you get
That's
really
how deck guns
lucky,
work.
and your first deck gun shot gets all 5 of those fires, if you hit the 2-3, then you can move to the other quarter and try to get the ones near the hazmats.
Yes.
Or I guess the ones near the bathrooms.
Yes.
We know that's not how the dice work, but theoretically.
Totally, yeah. So our special equipment, so obviously we've got the 3 fire extinguishers, 3 oxygen tanks, and 3 med kits, which we've had most of the time. We do get 2 hazmat neutralizers, which I have a feeling we're going to want to get out. Get out there kind of quick, because there's a hazmat in one not great spot. Our special ones, we've got the inline Venturi pump, which you get to extinguish diagonally, though not through walls, unsurprisingly. So that stays with you the whole time. The power cutter, which sounds like we're definitely going to need that. So cut open for 0 AP. Once per turn, remove an adjacent door marker, which I'm assuming when we get to A, which is something I think we'll probably want to do pretty quick. We'll hopefully find out how to deal more with the limo, but the power cutter is probably going to come in handy. The reinforced helmet, expend it to ignore being injured. Follow the arrows to move in the direction, move to the first space without fire or debris. I know we had talked about putting that on Waylon just so that he can end his turn adjacent to fire. And I think the second spot for Waylon's probably going to get a fire extinguisher, because he's always good to have a fire extinguisher.
That sounds right.
Cushion boot insoles, expend to move 3 spaces this turn for 0 AP. And then the beacon, which takes up 2 slots. Once per turn, you may move 1 revealed victim on your floor 1 space. Victim must not be under debris.
Do we want to put that on the person with the Like one of the backup people who has like medical ability?
Yeah, the triage specialist, possibly.
Yes.
I want to see where everything lands out to make sure we want to use that.
Who usually gets the Venturi pump?
Someone with the most AP, which in this case, usually it's Lee with AP Slater, but with Jack of all trades, having 5 AP, having it there is not a bad idea. There's part of me that's thinking I'm going first to try and hope the deck gun works really well, which I would be on there. I was thinking then if Lori's going second, having her here and running straight to POIA.
Anywhere?
Starting here next to this door, because you can make it to POIA.
Yes, I can.
And there's also part of me that because of that, thinking of Lori having the power cutter in one slot, and maybe a med kit in the other spot in case A is someone that needs a med kit.
See, I was planning on going in on the left-hand side from where you are, going down 2 spaces, using a free extinguish and a free move.
Well, you don't just start at the door.
I'm sorry, what?
I said you can just start at the door.
Yeah, you can just start right here.
We had this. Oh, okay.
No, we start outside the building.
Sorry.
Anywhere outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it's
I was planning on going that way.
Yeah.
I was thinking of starting at the bottom and going for the fire in the hall. And if I take a hazmat neutralizer, deal with the hazmat.
Smart.
On the big pass. Like, I think Roger's getting a hazmat neutralizer too.
Well, he's got reinforced helmet and a fire extinguisher.
Okay. Because we should definitely try to deal with... Actually, I guess the hazmat in the hall isn't that big a deal if I can deal with the fire.
Yeah.
That's next to it. So that someone should neutralize the hazmat that's among all the fire. I think the other hazmat could be carried out.
Yes. So put one hazmat neutralizer on you, Lee?
Yeah, I think so.
If my first turn isn't fantastic, if my very first roll isn't fantastic and doesn't take out this, I'm thinking I may, when I do a crew change, which it sucks for us kind of, but I was thinking Rex coming in up here isn't a bad idea, I think. So moving the fire truck up there and then having Rex come off the fire truck.
I think that at the end of this episode, we should get a 3D printer. And what that should let us do is duplicate any equipment.
Oscar, Daya, and Jack all have one open slot available. Do you want the Venturi pump on Jack, Lee?
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
Someone should have it from the jump.
Yeah.
I would think it would make sense for the person who can move diagonally to be able to extinguish diagonally, but I could see giving it to someone else.
You only have 3 AP, and we're not using the guy who gives you extras.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have 3, and then I have one free movement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be hard not having the extras.
Gonna give Lori a med kit to go with the power cutter. That was one of the things we were talking about there. Since Rex is most likely going to be the first crew change, maybe giving him the boot insoles to move 3 spaces to, get into the building. Might be a good one there. 2 med kits, 1 hazmat, 2 fire extinguishers, 2 oxygen tanks, and the beacon. Do I just put another oxygen tank on Oscar for sake of firing the deck gun?
For the drama? Sure. I don't know how him huffing oxygen makes him able to fire the deck gun so many times, but sure.
I'm going to take the other hazmat neutralizer for Rex. That's his second. So we've got 5 spaces left for equipment, and we have 5 small equipment, and then the 1 beacon as the 2 slots. So we've got 2 medkits, 2 fire extinguishers, and a reserve oxygen tank. So which of those do we want on the fire engine?
How many things can we hold there?
1 on the fire truck.
Oh.
But we do have 4 slots between Amy and Avery.
Say an extinguisher and a med kit for each of them.
That would make the fire truck a beacon?
Well, no, the beacon can't go on the fire truck.
Because it can only
It would be the oxygen tank on the fire truck.
All right, free whip.
But I was going to say, maybe the oxygen tank for Avery because she's only got 3 AP. So having the 2 extra there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If she comes in, which I don't expect her to. So fire extinguisher or med kit on the fire truck?
Med kit.
Okay. We can either give Amy the beacon or a fire extinguisher and a med kit.
I was thinking put the beacon on one of the backup characters because, like, if we end up in a situation where it's faster to change characters than to go all the way to the middle of a thing and drag someone out,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
it might be useful.
Amy getting the beacon, I think, makes sense.
I think so too.
And since Avery can just remove threat markers, I'm thinking maybe the med kit and we just have 2 fire extinguishers that don't get used.
Hmm.
Oh, right.
Unless we want to just risk Roger getting injured and give him a second fire extinguisher instead of the helmet.
I mean, I feel like that's a safer move, maybe, to start this one off, because there's a bunch of fire all around that hazmat.
Yeah.
It's just leaving you next to any fire or the hazmat is dangerous.
I mean, we could put the helmet on the fire engine and he can, go to the fire engine and get the helmet after using fire extinguishers.
That is true.
Yeah,
we could put the fire extinguisher on the thing, so after he has saved his own life with the helmet, he can replace it with a fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
I just think that first turn is going to end with him in incredible danger.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, taking the med kit off of the fire engine, putting a fire extinguisher, and we're going to go with that. If AP Slater was available, we'd be able to use those last 2, but, we're just going to have to deal with that. So now it's the ambulance placement is the only thing which, I mean, that's closest to POIA.
Yes.
Mm.
My understanding is that moving the ambulance 1 space in either direction costs 2 AP, so moving it from the right side to the left side, 2 AP.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because that is the next space, and this is fully connected. So yeah, that is
my understanding.
That is 2 AP going that way. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's 2 AP to move to any spot from any other spot.
Yep. That's what it says in the book.
Yep.
Okay. Now
I know when I was reading
into
the forum with certain rules clarifications, I think there was one map where it was like, yeah, that's how it works. And it might have been this map.
Have we gotten to the, achievements or whatever?
Oh, yes, the commendations. I did not read those off. I should read those off. So
we know what to aim
shoot for. The commendations. The limo marker is on the scene with less than 3 damage markers. Engineering specialist does specifically say a wall, so he can't fix up the car.
Fix a car in the middle of a burning building? Amazing.
So the limo commendation 1, the limo markers on the scene with less than 3 damage markers. Commendation 2, you win the game and 0 piezo were lost during the episode. And the third one is have 8 or more damage markers remaining at the end of the episode. So I think we are ready to go.
As ready as I'll ever be.
Gonna go ahead and start with Oscar firing the deck gun. 6, 6. So that'll become a 1. And 6 is outside. Motherfucker.
1-1.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Neither one is great to re-roll.
Well, if you re-roll the black die and get either a 3 or a 4, that's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
bad.
That is better than re-rolling the
re-roll
red
the
die
red
and
die,
getting a 2.
Good heavens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, re-roll the black die. Yeah.
God damn it.
Is there another one?
It's a 6, which, as we know, flips over to the 1.
Wow. You gotta stop drinking on the job, man.
So that's the
That is one
first 2
soaking wet
AP
under chair.
does fuck all, yeah. 4 and 6, so that goes to 1 and okay, 1
like
4.
that because it gets rid of the fire next to the limo.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and use a reserve oxygen tank.
No time like the present.
Yeah. And
That's why they call it a gift.
oh my god.
Doing that.
That's a 7 that I just kind of knocked over. So 6 becomes a 1 again. 7 becomes a 4, which was the thing we just did.
If you re-roll the red die and get either a 2 or a 3, that puts something out.
Yes. Get in the thing. Hey, 3, 4. So that'll do that.
Nice. Getting rid of the fire next to the hazmat is excellent.
Yeah.
1 fire.
Some fire.
So I'm thinking using the reserve oxygen tank to move the the fire engine to the top space to be ready to switch over to Rex on the next turn.
Yeah, I mean, if
Okay.
switching characters loses you that anyway, you might as well.
Okay. So go ahead and use the
Roger.
other reserve oxygen tank. So that is all of my AP and equipment. So the fire deck says
One quiet night.
flare up. So I get 2 saved AP, which is good for the character crew changed.
No.
Mm-hmm.
And then advance fire. 3, 2,
Which 3 and
which
2.
is there,
Okay.
which is fine. So we do the event deck, and then the flashover
Then
happens.
Event.
Event deck, not the fire deck. Thank you for saying event deck, Lee. The event deck says, not so silent alarm. The deafening vault robbery alarm shorts out and gets stuck, rendering communication impossible. Put this card in front of the current player. Until the draw a fire card step of this player's next turn, players may not talk to each other, and firefighters may not radio to move the ambulance.
How am I supposed to tell you what I want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're obviously going to have to allow directing, but it sounds like no communicating no coordination, yes. So it's just what each person wants to do. I'm glad we kind of made a plan before we started this first turn, and this happened on the first turn.
Yep.
So, Lori's turn,
I go straight into A.
because I did flip that smoke. 1, 2, 3A. The first time a firefighter
can't read
enters this base. Well, yeah, well, this is.
We're not allowed to know.
Yeah. First time a firefighter enters this space, read paragraph 331. Let's.
And now it's secret knowledge that only I will know. Do you just hand me paragraph 331?
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna fucking read this because, yeah, it's just gonna have to deal with it. You can see through the windshield that there are 2 people inside, the driver and 1 person in the back. However, the rollover has caused the limousine doors to be jammed shut. This POI must be removed before you can reach either person. This POI is the jammed door of the limousine. Meanwhile, the gasoline leak at the rear of the limousine continues to drip. This POI does not count as a victim. It cannot be carried, only removed. Note that the other paragraphs on this POI should be read immediately after it is removed or lost. Do not wait until the end of the episode. A firefighter with the equipment power cutter can remove this POI for 0 AP. Otherwise, players must perform 2 chop actions to remove this POI. Place a damage marker on this POI after the first chop action. Remove the marker and this POI after the second chop action.
Hey, guess what?
You have the power cutter?
Use the power cutter.
Yeah.
And
For 0 AP. And technically, I still have another AP.
yes.
Because I got a free move.
So this POI is removed immediately. Read paragraph 237.
I wish I could tell you guys what I was doing right now. It's so cool.
Crocheting.
Yes.
Wrenching the limo door open, you see an unconscious driver in the front seat. A tall man in an expensive suit is crawling forward from the back seat. He seems uninjured except for a small cut over his right eye. "Get me out of here!" the man commands as he continues to crawl. You go to check on the driver when the man in the suit barks at you. "Forget that idiot," he growls. "Damn fool can't even drive. I'm Jefferson Brismore. I own this building. This is my car, and I demand you get me out of here."
Fuck you.
Place POI A in the reserve. Place the card for POI A in the archive. Place POI B and C face up in 3-6.
Feel free to leave the capitalist pig behind.
Seriously.
POI B, read 273. You pull billionaire Jefferson Brismore out of the limo. "Leave the driver," he orders. "Get me out of here first." This POI counts as a victim. So that's B for Brismore.
For a billionaire.
C, when this marker is placed on the scene, read paragraph
Bastard.
312. This is the well-dressed driver of the limousine. The airbags and seatbelt did their job, but the driver is unconscious and badly injured. This POI is considered a victim. They cannot be healed and must be carried to move.
Fuck.
Gonna bank your last AP?
Yeah.
We can't talk to her.
Oh,
Well, I'm banking my last AP anyway, and I was going to do that without anyone suggesting it. Because I can't move anybody with just 1 AP.
That's it for your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Since I can't talk to anybody, I was going to go to the bathroom.
The fire deck says...
No.
Who shuffled this?
The fire intensifies. Advance
No.
fire. 4-5.
Mr. Rich Prick.
Yeah.
But it's not
if
next
it does
to
not
fire.
result in a fire or an explosion
God damn it.
after flashover, because that is a reinforced wall, so it is not adjacent, we advance fire again. 3-8. Okay.
Lori's way. All right.
Roger.
So I have one free extinguish action. Let's start with that and move into the space for free.
Extinguish is making it smoke.
That's fine.
So you can't move into the space for free. That's what I was saying.
Oh, that
yeah.
doesn't remove the threat marker. Oh, okay.
No, it is an
okay.
extinguish, so it just makes it to smoke.
So I guess we extinguish and then move into it.
Okay, so that's 2 AP spent. Well, 1 AP and 1 free AP, so 2 AP left.
Okay. Does the extinguisher do it in one shot?
Yes, fire extinguishers remove fire or smoke from adjacent space.
Okay. Alright, so then use the extinguisher and move into the space.
Okay. Fire extinguisher on that, and move in for free. 2 AP still.
Yep, I'm going to knock the one to my right down to smoke, and the one above me down to smoke.
One and 2.
Wait a minute. Actually, no. Go back. Because if I leave them smoke, that's just going to flash over above me, right?
Yes, it would.
Shit. Alright, then get rid of the fire and the smoke to the right of me. That way Lee has a straight path coming up. And I'll try not to get lit on fire here.
Oh, that's an ATM spitting out money there. I don't know if y'all can kind of make out the paper on it. I only just noticed removing the smoke, removing the threat from it.
Cassettes must have busted.
Okay, so that is all the AP. Fire deck says, wow, I fucking killed this to start with. Ceiling debris.
Out of the way.
Advance fire. 2-7.
2.
Okay. And now the debris. 4-5. Which is just smoke.
Where that smoke started. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that poor teller.
Yeah, they're kind of trapped in there a little bit more now. Okay. Lee.
Okay, so you can't give me advice, but I can think out loud.
Correct.
I can move up to extinguish diagonally, move up another one, and remove that hazmat. But there are 2 hazmats that are right next to fire. Roger's kind of dealing with the fire near him, so I'm thinking I go towards the hall. Move up, move to the right, move up, get rid of the hazmat, extinguish the fire to my right.
So that is your plan there?
Yes.
Okay, so
Sucks
hazmat.
to not use the pump, but
Yeah.
I figure both of those hazmats are in equal danger. Actually, this one's in more danger because any of those fires in the hall would flash over onto it. So getting rid of that hazmat now is better.
Yeah.
And extinguish the fire to the right.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. 1, 2, 3 for the movement, free for the hazmat thing, 4, 5 on that.
Okay.
And the fire deck says, oh, finally, just a normal advance
What the
fire.
hell is that?
Yes, it was a ceiling debris while you were gone.
Oh my god.
So 6-8, the cornerest of corners. And my turn. So I will use the 2 saved AP to crew change out Oscar for Rex. Just to reiterate, I've got the cushioned boot insoles and hazmat neutralizers. So I have my full 4 AP. So I'm gonna... I think getting the smoke out of Laurie's way is the thing I want to do, as much as I was originally thinking about going. You be quiet. I get to talk out loud because I can think to myself. Okay, I'm going to use the cushioned boot insoles this turn. Then I'll just save leftover AP after that. So I get 3 free movement AP. I'm going to chop for free because I'm burly, and it only takes 1 to get through that glass. I do need to subtract a cube there. 1, 2, 3 for my free movement, just to get them all out of the way. So I still have 4 AP left. 1 and 2. Leaving me 2 AP left. I mean, saving 2 AP is saving 2 AP. Because I do have a thought of what I could spend them on now, but I could just spend them on that next turn without really it being a thing. So I'm going to go ahead and draw the fire deck so I can get rid of that fucking card. And the fire rages. Advance fire.
I was really tempted to
3,
just sing
4.
He Came in like Rex Duval, but I don't want to get in any kind of copyright trouble.
So that will stay smoke. Yay. So now that we can talk, and the other thing I was thinking about was moving there and opening the door and working my way towards that POI, which I'll do on my follow-up turn, I think. But now that we can talk again, Laurie should probably use the med kit on the person that can be med kitted.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think...
Because she can lead and carry at the same time.
I was about to say, I think you can lead and carry at the same time, so she can bring them both while he complains the whole time.
Yeah.
Asshole he is.
I don't want to save him, but I guess I have to.
Well, he does count towards our saved, and we also don't want to lose anybody, but the fact that you can throw a heal marker on him while carrying the other dude, I think works. Okay.
He's technically a human being.
Technically.
And both PY, B, and C are read at end of episode things for the rest of the card. So going to use your med kit?
Yes.
That was the thing I really wanted to say last turn, but couldn't. And then realized, it doesn't really matter. I can say it at the start of her next turn.
Mm-hmm.
So use your 4 AP to move 2 spaces.
Yes.
Since I'm just temporarily moving myself out of the way as 1, 2, 3, 4.
Not acting as an obstacle like betrayal.
Yes.
Different legacy game.
We haven't hit the traitor part yet.
Oh, you had 1 saved AP. You also had the free move AP. So you should still have 1 AP that you can save again.
Yes.
I do.
I forgot that the saved was there. So I didn't actually touch that at all.
Okay, so
I was entirely using the
it.
free quick AP.
I really like the quick AP. It's nice to have.
Yes, it is very good for you to have.
Did the cutters, is that a one-time use thing and it's gone now?
No. The cutter is a thing you can always use.
I can just keep cutting?
Yes.
All right. It was weird for that to be disposable, so
yeah.
Cool.
That is the entirety of Laurie's turn. The fire deck says the fire rages.
Think of the viewer. Yeah. Our one viewer we'll have someday.
4, 2.
Ooh. I was going to say, all we need to do is not roll all of these things.
4, 2. Yeah.
Good thing Roger has his helmet.
Yeah.
I hope Roger kept the helmet.
Yes, Roger still has the helmet. That...
His spear and magic helmet?
Yep.
Okay, so that explosion will blow that door off there. it'll put fire on there and there. So before that triggers, Roger, you're going to use the helmet, I'm assuming, to not get injured.
Wait to use the
Yep.
helmet until all the markers have been placed.
Well, it's...
Does he get moved?
Yeah, I mean, I guess... Yeah, he will get moved. Yeah, I guess we can do this explosion as well for that hazmat.
Don't forget the damage marker to the wall.
Oh, right, thank you. So that gets a fire. That gets a fire. That'll get a second damage marker there. And this door will get blown off.
One thing we need to do not to roll.
Yeah. So our arrows put Roger onto this false alarm.
Awesome.
So we are now down to 2 POI still on the board. No, we do have 3. Sorry, we've got that one. We've got 3 POI on the board, so we do not have to roll for them. And that was my advanced fire, right? Or was that Lori's?
That
was
was
Lori's
mine.
turn.
That was
Sorry.
Lori's.
Yep. So, no, yes, Roger used the helmet to avoid being injured and get placed over here. I'm assuming probably wanting to point that way.
All right. Well, on the plus side, I can get rid of the smoke behind me and the smoke above me.
You cannot get the smoke above you. That is a wall there. It is a glass wall that is still intact.
Oh.
How much
Right
danger
there.
do you want to put yourself in? Because you could extinguish the 2 fires to your left and be 1 space away from the other POI. Keep the POI from getting blasted by fire.
And open up that.
Man, that is begging to be blown up.
Yeah.
The way Sean's been rolling, yes, but on my turn, I can deal with the fire below you.
All right, so you want to Pac-Man the bottom half of the fire and hope that Sean doesn't roll the top half?
I think that's what we have to do.
Yeah. So
Okay.
1, 2,
Waka
what we
waka
gotta
waka.
do.
free, and 3,
Waka waka.
and free again. So you had 3 free AP that turn.
That's a cool power.
Yeah. So the fire deck says flare up. Roger gets 2 saved AP, and
Yay.
flare
Use
up
those to dodge
happens.
Yet?
What was that?
I said, can you use those to dodge yet?
No.
Stored dodge AP.
Dodge is probably going to be a skill that shows up. I would not be surprised because that was in other Flashpoint games, which that might be a worthwhile reason to keep that space open on the second space open until Dodge shows up for Roger to have it, or for Waylon to have it. It's just Roger always plays Waylon. But advance fire for this flare up.
Keep rolling fire like this. I might not be able to
3-1.
play him next time.
Technically, still smoke.
Oh,
Yep.
man.
And draw and resolve an event from the event deck. Crumbling walls. The damaged wall starts to crumble where the limousine smashed through. Place a debris marker on 1, 4, and 1, 6. So,
Wow.
and that is the entirety of that card. Lee.
All right. I was going to go down the hall, but I think I have to save Roger instead, so move down 1 and to the left.
1, 2.
3 more AP.
Yep.
So for 2, extinguish the fire below Roger,
3, 4.
and 1 more, turn the fire above me into smoke.
5. That was exactly what I was going to suggest. Okay, the fire deck says the fire rages.
When you turned it over, it looked like there was a lot more text on there.
4
Nice.
1. 1 4. Sorry, 1 4. So that means smoking on this debris.
I hope the debris doesn't explode later.
So what do I got left? I got a hazmat neutralizer, which there's only one hazmat left on the board.
For now.
Yeah, for now. Which
No, we simply don't know if any of the event deck cards will place new hazmats.
Yeah. I will say, when referring to the limousine, it says if you have to roll for POI or hazmat and it's on the limousine, move it. So it does specifically say in the rules that we could be rolling for hazmats. But I don't think...
Fire.
I was going to say, with this one currently is not one that... Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
we need to
How'd
add
that get there?
POIs, by the way.
That was what I rolled. Yes, we have 3.
We have 3.
B and C, and then this one here.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I've got 2 saved AP. I think I might go up into the hall and go ahead and at least get that first fire out. And I can save an AP then.
The nice thing about me doing that is I could have extinguished the one fire, turned to the other fire to smoke, then on my next turn, extinguish the smoke, open the door, and extinguish the smoke diagonally. But I had to leave.
Yes. But it means I could also head up there and take those cubes off the board if I go deal with that.
Where?
I'm wondering if someone should deal with the debris at the top.
That was the other thing I was thinking for my turn. So it feels... Actually, I guess Roger would probably continue working on the fire, and I guess maybe Lee, you can go, granted with the smoke there, maybe Roger going to the POI first might be the smarter thing. Or Roger could just go with that, and Lee could head over to that POI.
I was going to stick with Fire Pac-Man.
Yeah. So that's the question of, should I go for the debris or go to the upper hall? I'm good with either one. I think both make an amount of sense.
I just feel like something bad's going to happen with the debris.
Yeah.
I agree that is definitely a possibility. We're at 18 cubes, so going for cubes immediately isn't a huge thing. So I guess I'll go work on the debris, especially since moving that debris will get a doorway open for us. So I've got 6, and clear is 1 AP. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll save 1 AP. Because if I move there, I can't extinguish that smoke. If I had 1 more AP, I would go and extinguish that smoke.
Watch something really good happen with the debris later, like any fire adjacent to debris is extinguished. We get rid of all the debris first.
Oh no. That was load-bearing debris.
So the fire deck says the fire rages. 5, 3.
Roger. Oh.
Technically, it would be putting smoke on top of it, but there's nothing else to happen, so no, turn to fire. Lori.
Guess I'm
With 1
bringing
saved
these
AP
two to
and 1 free move AP.
Yes. So
Yeah.
gonna go to the ambulance in one move with these two.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I can go diagonally, so it's...
Yes. So you still
That's
have 2
two.
AP left.
Well,
And
3. If you use the saved and the free
oh, right,
move.
the saved. Yep. I keep forgetting that the saved was there. So the rest of the text is for at the end of the episode.
You can move
Okay.
diagonally down to the door and remove it for free. Diagonally to the left.
Yeah.
Down.
That one.
Oh, yeah.
To and remove.
And you're safe from the fire below you.
Hmm.
So you could save the AP, go after that fire on your next turn, because you can move diagonally into the hall. Even though I don't really know how that works with the stairs, but
Yeah. And,
you can.
so still saving the 1 AP
Sure.
there. Okay.
And if something else happens, you can go into that little room. If a POI gets placed there, or if 2 POIs get placed in there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That was the thing I did not do was...
Now that I've
That.
saved those 2,
Oh yeah.
after we do my fire, we
so yes.
will have to place...
The fire deck, yes, we do have to place 2. The fire intensifies, so advance fire.
Oh jeez.
3, 8.
This is for Roger.
That's fine.
And this is...
He just has to survive this one roll.
4, 4.
Oh.
Okay.
That is
Also
still intact there, so it is not adjacent to fire.
fine. And now we place 2 more POI.
Yes, thank you. 6,
3.
6. 6, 6 is
Sitting on that chair.
some manager sitting there, yeah.
I bet it's the cat or the dog.
Oh god, I want it to be the cat or the dog.
Well, just to spoil, the cat and the dog are out.
Oh.
So
Oh.
these are all people, but it means we can't lose the cat or the dog.
Oh, okay.
So, roll for POI 1, 1. Wow. People
Chairs.
sitting in chairs. All 3 POI are sitting on chairs.
Wow.
Or thrones.
Don't they know the bank's on fire? Yes, different kinds of chairs.
They're trying to look busy at their desks.
For what is a toilet if not a kind of chair?
So I guess I'll be going to that POI in the front room there.
No, Roger
But-
has
Roger's turn.
2 saved
Alright,
AP.
so we're gonna extinguish the fire above me and move into the space.
Okay, so that's... I'll just use the 2 saved AP there, leaving 1 extinguish and 3 normal AP left.
This door is closed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck.
I was going to say,
I
if you
mean-
want to not be next to fire at the end of your turn, you could extinguish to your right.
Yeah, and we don't want explosions happening next to the limo. So that was what I was thinking, get those 2 and wind up next to the limo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Getting
the direction I was thinking I was going to have to go, but yeah, I guess that's what I have to do because I can't do anything about. I'm not wasting AP opening the door to put out smoke.
Yeah.
If you have the saved AP, I was going to suggest that you could open the door, put out the smoke, and move in there. And you'd
Yeah.
be safe from fire at least, but since you had the AP, you can end up not next to fire.
Yes.
Let's save the limo.
Free and 1, and that's free, and then 2 and 3, and a free. The
Wait.
only other question is if you wanted to stay there, being next to fire, which kind of sucks, but it would mean with your 4 extinguish AP, you would be able to get those 2 fire on your next turn. If you took the last space to be next to the limo, you wouldn't be able to do all of that.
His special skill gives him a free extinguish AP every turn.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay here.
Okay. And now
to
watch.
become
She's
invisible momentarily.
The fire deck says ceiling debris. There's only 2 cards left in the fire deck. And I know the accelerate is in there, so we advance fire 3, 2.
Right next to me.
Yep. Which will become fire after the ceiling debris thing here. 5, 6.
On top of fire, which should put out the fire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this
So
old
that'll
building.
flip over to fire there. And Lee's turn.
Okay, no saved AP. I turn the fire above me into smoke. I move up 2. I extinguish the fire to Roger's left. Just removing one way that Roger could get injured.
Yeah.
Because I can't do anything about the other fire.
Well,
Next to
the
him.
other thing you could have done, which would not help Roger, but was move here and put out that smoke that's next to the POI. But I think your choice was better.
I mean, on my next turn, I can get rid of the smoke next to me, move to the left, or move to the POI even, and get rid of that
Yeah.
smoke.
Yeah.
So, or if it's fire by then, I can get rid of fire.
Yes. So just
Yeah, I think that was the safer play.
yeah. So just an equipment refresh for what's in the room. I've got a hazmat neutralizer. Lori's got a power cutter, and Lee has the Venturi pump. All of our single-use things that were on us have been used. Well, actually, no. I have got the hazmat. I still have one single-use thing. And then the beacon is on Amy, still sitting on the fire truck, twiddling her thumbs. The fire extinguisher is on the fire truck. And Avery's got an O2 and a med kit. But that was Lee's turn. Now, the fire deck. Accelerate. There it is. And last card was the fire rages. Okay, so... accelerate. Advance fire twice. 2, 6.
Convenient.
6, 7. That door is still shut, so
Yes.
that is acceptable. Place a flare up in the discard pile and shuffle the fucking deck. And that makes it my turn, doesn't it?
Have new things been added to the deck every time something happens, or some specific thing happens, or is
The
that
accelerate
for
is
the-
when flare-ups get added to the fire deck.
Okay.
But that was our first accelerate
That was our
because
first
I put it at the bottom of the deck.
Wow.
Unlike Lori, who likes to put it at the top of the deck.
Okay.
You know
Yes.
it's going to come up next, right? After
Yeah.
saying
Oh
that.
yeah. Now that you've said that out
I
loud.
fucked around, so I'm gonna find out, or I talk shit, so I'm gonna get hit. Right? Yeah.
How did I do that?
So I guess I should just kind of continue what my plan was of heading towards the POI that's at 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can get them out onto a ambulance space with my brilliness.
Does Kool-Aid Man them through the wall?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, even if it's a false alarm, I think I'm still going to Kool-Aid Man that spot so that there's an exit next to an ambulance space, or an exit onto an ambulance space. Just do a cut on the fire deck.
I'm thinking on Lori's turn she should go after the fire in the hall.
Yeah.
Since there's the smoke in that room now,
So
and
I've
the
got
BOI down there.
Yeah. I've got 1 saved AP. So. And 4 times. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I still have 1 left because I've got my 4 normal AP. I'm going to go ahead and use the saved AP, use up all of that, and go there. And the fire deck says accelerate. No, it actually just says the fire rages. So I'll actually put it on camera so like people don't think I'm just fucking around. 4, 2.
Nope.
Wait. Right, correct. The correct 4, 2.
Over by Lee.
Yes. But it just stays smoke. And Lori's turn.
A cigar.
Okay, so I could go diagonally
1.
there.
Which, okay. Nope,
Free
wrong
move.
person. That one, yes.
And my free move.
Oh,
Or I
yes,
guess that's a
you
saved
said-
one.
Or my
Well,
saved.
no, well, since it's a movement, we'll count it as the free one to get that out of the way, and then
Okay.
the saved can be used. I guess technically it would have to be that, but no, we're counting that as the free one, because, yeah. So 4 AP available.
Okay, then extinguish.
1, 2,
Can I move forward and then
3,
turn that to
and-
smoke?
yes.
Well, you destroyed the walls.
Yep. I guess that's all I can do.
Sorry, that was
And then that
free
used
1,
my
and
AP.
then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mhm.
Yes, so that uses the saved AP, yes. And Lori's fire deck says the fire rages. Advance fire. 1, 5.
Yay, Roger lives.
For now.
So if I hadn't extinguished that fire next to Roger, then the smoke next to me would be fire now.
Yes.
And there would have
So
been
it did
an
have some
explosion, right?
effect, even though it rolled in a Roger killing way.
Gonna put out those 2 fires, Roger,
Yep.
and move into both spaces, I'm assuming. So obviously have
Yep,
to move
yep.
into that one to be able to get that one, but gonna move.
It might as well. Yep.
Yeah. So that is all of Roger's AP. And the fire deck says ceiling debris. Where's the button? There's the button. I almost hit the wrong button, which would have meant I would have had to take a pause to redo things. So advance fire. 4, 7. And place debris. 1, 6.
Interesting.
That
Right where the
doorway.
debris wants to go.
Lee.
I will extinguish all the smoke around me for 3.
1, 2, 3,
I'll move 1 to the left
4,
and extinguish
5.
diagonally.
Hey.
Yay.
That's a lot of markers off the board.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah,
fire on the
jeez.
board
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
since Roger's last
Don't
turn.
worry,
Yes.
it'll be back quickly.
Um,
I would not say such things if I were you.
The fire deck says flare up. So Lee gets 2 saved AP, and we advance fire. 6, 4. 4, 6. 4, 6.
Ooh.
Teller.
And draw an event from the event deck. A bad case of gas. Puddles of leaked gasoline from the limousine crash have caught fire, creating a dangerous situation. Place fire markers on space 2-4 and 2-6. And that is the entirety of that card. I'm
Are you thinking of going back for the fire?
Yeah. Clear the smoke and the debris and stand in front of the limo, saving my last AP. So I'm not
I think
next
you
to
need
fire.
to go to the right side of the branch anyway, because somebody needs to head towards that smoke, and it looks like Lori's coming across down at the bottom in the offices. So it might be helpful for you to be on the other side of the limo.
Yeah, I mean, Lee can also work through that way. But I think getting active fire away from the limo makes more sense. Should I leave the one for Roger and go to the other side of the limo? Is that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No one else is
know
going
how
to be
you're
able to get to
rolling.
the other side.
I mean, I can actually turn the other fire to, so I can go 1 into this space, clear the debris for 2, move there for 3, put out that turn this fire to smoke for 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have to hope that 2-4 doesn't blow up for 2
Yes.
rolls.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess you are closer to that than anyone else.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's.
Yeah, there's fire on both sides, so.
Unless you want to get rid of the fire and the smoke and then deal with the debris and the fire on your next turn. It's just which one you might roll.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, because I have no saved AP. Correct. I think that works, and then I can work on this smoke, and we'll just leave that person up there because there's no fire in that area at the moment, so they're less of a concern at the moment. So the fire deck says the fire rages. 5, 6. Oh, that is that one. So that will become fire.
Well, I guess I'm dealing with that next.
Debris.
Lori, your turn.
Look, a thing to do.
How many POI are on them? Oh, well, they're all 3. Okay.
We have 3 on the board, yes.
Extinguish. Clear debris.
1, 2, 3.
And you have a free move, AP, if you want to head towards the POI.
I would love to. Oh yeah, I have to go forward. Yeah, I'll go forward 1 to head towards that POI. Into the space that likes to catch on fire and have debris in it. Nothing bad will happen to me here.
And first it's got to turn into smoke. So first you'll get high off of fumes, and then you'll catch on fire.
Or something will fall on me.
The fire deck says the fire intensifies. Advanced fire. And then do other stuff. That will definitely be happening because 1, 3 is just smoke there. So we advance fire once more. 4, 1.
Ooh.
Oh no. Smoking in the bathroom. But first.
So it's Roger's turn, so he could
Move
deal
to
with
the
that
right,
smoke and check out the
extinguish,
POI, or he could go to the
and
fire.
Get rid of smoke. Nope, we're moving to the right. We're getting rid of the fire, and we're getting rid of the smoke.
Yeah, okay.
One.
1 and a free.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Get
I was
rid
gonna
of the
say,
smoke next to the
2
limo.
left.
yeah, you can get rid of one of the smokes,
The smoke there.
get rid of
on
the other
right,
one and move
the
into
smoke
it.
above.
So you want to wind up next to the limo, then?
No. If I
Sure.
extinguish the smoke to my right and the smoke above me, those are gone. And then when it rolls around to your turn, you can just knock out the smoke behind you and below you.
Yeah.
It's just you can freely move into one of the smoke spaces depending on which
Yeah.
one you do last. So where do you want to end
Yeah.
up?
I
Or
want
you
to
could
end up
stay
to
there.
the left of where I am currently so I can go back to the
Oh.
POI.
Okay,
So we'll put him out and stay where you are, then?
that makes sense.
Yep.
If
That was
only
just-
Sean had gotten one space farther over so he could have chopped that for free before going back, that would
Yeah.
have been nice.
Mm.
So the fire deck says ceiling debris.
Look out, Lori.
Advance fire. 5-1.
Okay.
But now the debris
So 5-1, and now our debris.
falls.
4-1.
Oh no!
That's
It's okay, it doesn't kill
Well-
POIs.
yeah.
Oh right, it doesn't kill POIs, it only hurts us.
Well, it doesn't. Well, it kind of does.
We're
that
playing
stuff.
by the
But we're playing by the new rules of it knocks you down, so literally your pawn gets put on its side. You have to spend an AP to stand up and then spend an AP to clear. So it costs your first
Right.
2 AP on your next turn. But we can't do anything about the POI till removing the debris, so that's why the debris is on top of the POI, but the smoke is on top of the debris.
Oh, okay.
But it's Lee's turn. I'm assuming he's going to deal with both of those things.
I'll deal with both the smokes for my 2
Oh,
saved
yes.
AP.
Okay,
Here's
so
the
5
debris
AP.
for 1.
Yeah.
Move in there, 3 left.
2. It's a person.
Bring her out of there and save the last one.
3-4. And save.
Because I don't want to save 3 unless in case I get the thing that gives me 2.
Yeah. And I mean, 2, 4, 6 gets you out there, even if you don't get the 2. So you can still get the person to an ambulance spot on your next turn with the saved AP. And the fire deck says the fire intensifies. Advance fire. 6-8. Ooh. Well, let's do that. Oh, that's the fire intensifies, so that will, after flashover, that is only 1 roll. So that was Lee's turn, my turn. Well, I guess 1, 2. 3, 4, because I'm not as cool as Lori. I had to take 2 spaces to do what you would do in 1. Or I had to use 2 AP for something you would do in 1.
Yeah.
But the fire deck says... Actually, I'm just curious about... Oh. So, both ceiling debris and fire intensifies have gone through, and 1 flare-up has gone through. So I guess it kind of... We don't have to worry about fire intensifies or ceiling debris until accelerate shows up, which is probably going to be right now, because I said that. Oh no, the fire rages. 1, 5.
Wow.
Like, I'm rolling repeat things, but at least it's after we've, like, put them out, and they're just
Are
getting
you
smoke
wishing
on
you'd
them.
saved those 2 AP now? So you'd be starting your turn there?
Yeah, kind of, but like I wanted to get into this anyway, so but yeah,
Yeah.
whatever. Is what it is there.
It's really weird they built this bank out of those trick birthday candles.
So that was my fire deck. Lori.
Yes. Oh, well, I think even though I can't move diagonally through here, I'm gonna check out this person in this office bank.
Once you open the door,
So-
move diagonally through there.
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
One for free. So that's your first AP, right? No saved AP. So that's your first AP opening the door. That's your second AP to move to this. Nothing.
I mean, technically, can't I just destroy doors with my equipment?
You could.
Oh,
and
yeah.
save the AP if you want to
Zero
do
AP.
totally. Yeah, 0
Just
AP.
hacking
You
away at all
absolutely
their
should.
doors.
Yeah.
Fuck these doors.
There's no reason for a door to be there. So you have used 1 AP.
Uh-huh.
You've got 2 AP left.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
I will move diagonally back out of the room.
Yes. Save the last one.
Sure.
Just in case, so you can figure out where to go. Use it on your next turn in some nice manner, hopefully.
Sure. why not?
One crazy thing I was thinking of was healing my POI and just leaving her somewhere and let Lori just zip her out the door.
Mm.
Well,
Because
Lori
she
can
has
get some
5
very
AP
quick
right
next
now
turn.
for moving.
Yeah.
So she could, like, I could heal her, move 2 to my right to deal with that smoke in the future. And Lori can, on her next turn, just take that POI right out.
Yeah. That could
Anyway,
totally work. Yeah.
that was Lori's turn.
Yes. Lori's fire deck. The fire rages. Both of them miss, but 5-8 is the roll. Oh, there. So, Roger.
Okay. Let's go check on this POI in the office.
Do you have any saved AP? No. Okay, 1, 2, 3. It's a
Alright,
person.
We got a live one.
I mean, well, that's all of your AP for this turn, but like you can probably just wind up leaving him there, and like I'll go deal with it at some point. Maybe I'll hop the ambulance. Like I'll deal with this stuff, come out, hop the ambulance, go over there, chop through, and pull them out that way. Might be a way to go with future turns. But Roger's fire deck says the fire rages. 6-6.
That office fire was just in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it turns out you just found a fart cloud on that chair.
Yeah.
So that was Roger's turn. Lee.
Wait a minute.
I'm going to spend 4 AP to heal my person.
Sorry,
Or to
what's
treat
Only
my
have two
Roger's?
person.
POIs.
Oh, yes, right. I needed to roll a POI before Roger's turn because of Lori's false
Oh, yeah.
alarm. But,
Oh, right.
5-5.
That's right where Lori is.
Okay.
Lori.
And it's a false
Another no.
alarm.
Also,
So that would have been fine for this,
I think
but
you'd roll
now
another one.
that would have been Lori's turn, so this would be Roger. Will still had his thing, so we roll another POI now.
wouldn't that have been
Yes.
instantly revealed on Lori's turn when you rolled that?
Yes. Well, so we'll roll another one no matter what.
Yeah.
4-1.
That bathroom
That's-
is very busy.
That's the
4-1. Wow.
interesting.
How
I think
did
they're just doing drugs in the bathroom.
someone pop out of the toilet?
It's a toilet baby.
It's a toilet, baby.
Fucking
Oh, no,
toilet
'cause
babies.
That's a woman there too, or
If you
femme presenting
flip
at the
that
very
POI
least.
over and it's a baby, this episode has gone off the rails.
In the hallway,
Okay,
I just
change of
popped
plans
it.
then.
I bumped into a
I
cardboard
spent
cutout.
4 AP to treat.
Our audience is going to
My
be
POI.
horrified.
Okay. And
I have 2 AP left.
3, you've got a saved AP there. Oh, right, 2. Right, you're right, 2. Sorry.
I'm gonna go check out that
I
toilet
move
baby.
into the bathroom
With or without the person?
without.
Okay.
You're coming to me
I
and
wanna
look at
check
this
out the other
toilet
POI.
baby.
Yes, it is another femme presenting person.
I'll save an AP.
Okay, and it'll just go ahead and magically stay there.
You know, women do be going to the bathroom together.
Even tiny single use restrooms.
Yep. She was just hiding in there. It's amazing you didn't see her before.
So that's Lee's turn. So Lee's fire deck. Oh, we're getting low here. Let's see what we get. Flare up. Lee gets 2 saved AP.
Ooh,
Oh, and I need to hit the flare up button. So active player gets 2 saved AP, and we advance fire. Oh, 6, 8. Oh.
No, don't
Well,
say that.
it's all damage cubes. So
Ugh.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
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 We come over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 14 is the correct count for what is remaining.
Does an event happen?
Oh, yes. Draw and resolve an event from the event deck. Thank you, Lee. Saving money. You hear a noise and look up. Apparently, the vault area has its own fire suppression system. The current player may remove 2 threat markers from the reinforced wall area. So,
The fire ones.
yeah.
Yes, those. The only fire.
Well, it says threat markers, so you could do the 2 smoke that were there, but...
The fire.
So yes, the current player may remove 2 threat markers from the reinforced walls area. So, and that is the entirety of
Nice.
that card.
Ah. Okay.
Would have been nice to, have that happen first and then the advance fire
Yeah.
thing.
Right?
So that makes it my turn, correct? Right, that was just Lee's
I don't
flare up.
know.
Yes, Lee got the saved
Yes.
AP. Yeah, I've got no saved AP. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and save an AP. Because I still kind of like my ambulance plan, but coming up here to repair, though we've gotten fire off, maybe the ambulance plan is the one I go with, but we'll see on my next turn how things are looking.
Also, there's
and
stuff in the
that'll-
bottom left that you could repair.
Ambulance. Yeah.
Since I think we're going to
Yeah.
want the ambulance to end up there at some point too.
Yes. Okay, so yes, the fire deck says, okay, well, it's either an accelerate or, well, it might be a flare up. It's either accelerate, flare up, or fire rages. Let's see how I did. It's a flare up. Okay, we did only have 2 of them, so flare up, I get 2 saved AP, and that means wow, my cut put the accelerate on the bottom. I'm glad I decided to cut the deck. So I got the 2 saved AP, and I advance fire. 3, 1.
In the bathroom.
Oh, yes.
What is
That's
going
your
on in there, ladies?
And
Look, women be smoking.
okay,
Never should have taught you the habitual B.
the anti-penultimate, or anti penultimate event deck card says, jackpot!
What?
An ATM malfunctions in the heat. Fountains of cash begin raining on the lobby floor. Despite the chaos, greedy customers run to grab it. Place 2 POI at space 5-3. So yeah, where the cash was spilling out, the little
hey.
green that's there, that's cash
I didn't
spilling
even
out.
notice that. That's so cute.
So
Oh my God.
I'll go ahead and place,
Oh yeah, you were out of the room.
Yep.
yes,
Oh,
2
okay.
POI.
Oh, there was stuff
there.
on top of that before. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
So 5-3, yeah. Which means we'll be good because we've got 5 POI on the board, so we'll be good for a little while there. But that also means Accelerate is the next fire deck card.
Yeah.
So that means it's Luri's fault because it's happening on her turn.
Now there is a treated POI right outside the bathroom.
And you
have
can see
enough
with the
AP
2
to take it out to an
POI.
ambulance space.
You can
Then you'd
see
be going
what those 2
through the
POI
ATM
are.
space, so you'd expose those.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can get there in 2 spaces or 2 jumps.
Yep.
Cause I can go boop boop.
Yep. So
I'm going boop boop.
free, and that'll be your first AP. We'll go ahead and get rid of the saved there. So you still have 3 AP left.
I do.
And
So
one
it's-
person and a blank.
1 person and a cardboard cutout of Charles Barkley.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that might be all of the blank POI.
You're so good at placing blank POI
Yeah.
first.
So that's 1, 2, 3, and there's 5 there. There were 8 normal POI besides B and C. So yeah,
He didn't even randomly pick them. He was picking them in order. Amazing. Okay, so
With
I have
the 3 AP
3
left,
now?
yes.
you can
Like-
take the treated victim out to the ambulance space.
Yes.
Yeah. Wait, I can't.
Yeah.
Oh, the treated one.
1, 2.
Yes.
You could even put them here so they aren't next to an open door, which gives them a little more safety in case fire somehow went out the door before the ambulance gets there.
Okay, so I just leave this greedy weirdo here.
Yeah.
So I go up to.
Yeah, she's pretty safe for now.
So
Yeah,
it's-
okay. I'll
yeah.
do that.
1, 2, 3. Because it's the same 1 for you to get back in, so it's not like it costs you anything extra.
I love moving
for
diagonally.
that.
Pretty good.
So, so still 4 POI on the board.
Finally, a
But
chapter
let's see
where I
what
can really
the fire
shine.
deck Accelerate does here.
No way.
So we advance
Actually,
fire
number is
twice.
at 3 now, right?
4, 7. No, 2, because the ambulance hasn't gotten here. They're just outside.
At least I
Oh,
can't
okay.
get injured.
So they are almost hiding under the lost graphic there. 4, 7. Smoke and second advance
You
fire.
can't put that on the wrong 4-7.
4, 5. Oh.
Well, that's thankfully not an explosion, but we get a flashover that happens with all of that.
Yeah.
A flare up gets added to the fire deck.
And it all
I
gets
go ahead and shuffle all this. Roger has no saved AP.
Alright, so here's the thing. I know I'm not efficient at moving POIs, but shouldn't I at least start dragging this one towards where Lori would be able to pick them up?
No, because I'll at some point hop in an ambulance, get to that space, and just Kool-Aid Man through the wall, and then drag them out through that opening onto the ambulance. So, like, they are
He does that
relatively
chopping
safe.
for free.
Yeah. I do 2 chops for free, and because of my power, it means I can put a hole in a wall for free. A passable hole.
So you should probably just move out of there.
Yeah.
Start
Head towards the fire
maybe.
in the middle. Yeah.
Should I move just outside and hold the last point? So that way I can decide either to go towards the limo or further down.
Or,
if
I mean,
need
you could
be
move 1
next
and
turn.
save 2 AP.
Yeah.
That would keep me still in the office if I just move one.
Yeah.
I feel like
But
if
if-
I'm leaving
if
him
a
and
smoke-
not moving him at all, I might as well be outside the office already.
But if a smoke happens on him, before your
You'd be able
next
to
turn,
extinguish it before you leave.
yeah.
Okay.
But if you move the one space, you can still get 2 saved AP if a flare-up happens. And this way, if smoke happens to wind up before your next turn, wind up in there, you can deal with it before leaving the office. Now, let's see if a cut works out for me this time. Worked well on that last one. So Roger saves 2 AP, and Roger's fire deck says... Sorry. Accelerate! That cut
Now
did
you've
not
done
work
it.
out. So, accelerate. Advance fire twice. 1, 2. So, there's the smoke
On
right
me.
there.
It was a
6,
5.
8. Yeah, but the final roll is a 6, 8 there, so that's a... Oh, so flare up, and now I wind up having to shuffle the fire deck again.
Okay, I have 8 AP. I use 1 to extinguish the smoke above me.
Sorry, I need to shuffle this. Okay. 1.
I use 4 to treat the toilet baby.
So 5 total, 3 left.
I spend 1 to move out of the bathroom with her.
2 left.
I save those 2. I want to keep my options open.
Yes. And we go ahead and do a cut.
So I
again.
can, in theory, run into the fire on my next turn if it's still there.
Yes. Okay, so that was all of Lee's turn. His fire deck says, let's see if I cut the accelerate back to the top. No, but a fire intensifies. Winds up on top. 3, 1. So another advanced fire. 4, 8. Ooh.
Oh,
That'll
Ouch.
flash over
and
both of those. Well, I guess I know what I'm doing with my AP.
Yep.
Yeah.
What I've got 7 total. So
So you
1,
can-
2,
yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Get fire away from other fire. And that uses up all of my saved AP. I was looking to see if there was a thing to do with smoke and stuff, and it just, wasn't gonna work well, I don't think. The fire deck says ceiling debris. Now, advanced fire. 1, 7. Way up there. And
Let's smoke
our
that debris.
debris. 2, 8.
Huh.
Lori's turn.
okay, where
Wanna
am
grab another
I?
treated
So I'm
victim?
outside.
Yeah, you could take that
Yep.
person out to the exact same spot, because 1 free movement, 1, 2, 3 AP.
Okay. Just keep piling them up here.
Yeah, I mean, they're safe, and it means we don't have to put more POI on the board.
Yes.
At least they're not corpses.
Yeah. So Lori's fire deck says the fire rages. Advance fire. 1, 1. Roger, remember that thing we said about why you should stay in the office?
Uh-huh.
Because there might be smoke there.
So I'm guessing you're going to put out both of these smoke?
Yeah. Although
One-
I still think I should move the guy, but
Um, well,
There's one free and one saved AP to extinguish that.
I was going to say, he can put out the smoke on the guy, move into that space for free, put out the smoke on the other one, move into that space for free with the guy.
Yeah,
Mm.
he uses the same number of AP. Might as well do it.
fine.
So, one.
He's just as next to the.
Abuse the
Yes.
seats as much as possible.
Yep. Free. Okay, so
Goon-
that's
goon
1
arm
AP
this guy
and
over
free.
here.
Um,
Alright, so that's
so you have
free.
you've used all of your free. Well, you've used your 1 free and 1 saved AP, so you've got 4 AP left.
At this point, there is no purpose to me holding points, right?
I mean, you could head towards the front of the limo.
It's 4 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could stand next to the smoke and it potentially flip. That seems like a bad idea.
I mean, you could stand next to the limo and save, or
Yeah,
or you
I
could
guess that's gotta
stand.
be it.
You could stand here and save, just in case something happens with the limo again and it ignites. So do a
But what if more
1, 2,
debris falls?
3. Yeah, I
How
mean,
about
there's.
going to spot 2, 3 and holding whatever is left behind?
Holding 2? That makes
Holding 2. Yeah, that
Two?
works.
works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Roger's fire deck says
accelerate.
the fire intensifies.
Right on my head.
5, 6. That is the correct order for that. So that's a 5, 6.
It's
That's
Lori's favorite place for smoke to
Yeah.
happen.
gonna stay as smoke. 6, 7. That will be smoke still.
Yay.
Okay. Squirt the smoke.
Nope.
1.
And I have 6 left.
Yes.
I could move down to the victim and treat her,
Yeah. I think that makes sense.
but I don't know if that actually saves actions. 1, 2, 3. It would take Lori 3 actions to get to her. Save an AP. 1, 2. That. It would take Lori 2 turns to get her out of there no matter what.
Okay.
So
then
I think I don't treat her.
the,
I think
the
I go after
fire
the
and
fire.
the debris. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
with it's 6 left, right? 1, 2,
yes.
3, 4, 5,
3,
and
4, 5, and save.
I'll save one.
Which is there. So yeah, we're good. Lee's fire deck.
Because I really didn't want
says-
that to explode and then explode again and blow up the
Yeah.
limo.
Yes. Ceiling debris. Advance fire. 4, 8. Which that'll flash. Well, that'll stay smoke because the ceiling debris, and then it'll flash over. But the ceiling debris goes 3, 1.
What do they do?
Okay, so that flashes over.
I don't know what it is Sean has against these specific spots on the board, but man, does he have it in for some of them.
So that was Lee's turn. So my turn. With 4 AP. Well, I guess I gotta do. I think what's the obvious. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I guess.
Uh,
I really want you to be able to do your ambulance plan soon.
yeah. I mean, I could leave that one fire.
leave-
and-
Yeah, I think leave that one fire and start heading
And
for
go
the
to the door. Yeah.
I'll be able to do that on my next turn. We just hope you don't roll that exact spot.
Yeah. Okay. So my fire deck says the fire rages 5-3, which is under the limo, so it goes to there. No, wrong one. Sorry, 5-3 is
The money is smoking.
Yes.
Oh.
Maybe I should have treated her.
ATM is starting to spark.
Oh, actually, Lori can
It's just
go there
coming
and
out
extinguish
so
the smoke,
fast.
so it's fine.
Yeah. So is that your plan? Go and extinguish smoke, Lori?
Yeah.
1, 2, that. And I guess you still get your free movement, or 1 AP left over because you used your free movement. So move on to the space with her.
Yeah. Might as well sit there with her.
Catch the money coming out of the machine.
And if you
maybe
get
Stuff it in your
AP
pockets.
cards, then you can take
Yeah, I
her
was
all the
gonna
way
say.
out on this turn.
Say maybe Lori gets a flare up here. Let's see. No, fire rages.
What was the equipment that I had that wasn't the Jaws?
Med kit that you used
I already used it,
on
yeah.
the billionaire.
On the billionaire, you used a
Good.
medkit on a billionaire instead of on this desperate poor person.
Yes.
I had to.
5-2.
Right next to us. Lovely. If only I could
All you did
extinguish the
was
smoke
waft
and
it
move
away.
into it.
I mean, you could run through it and just ignore it.
Yeah, but I only have... No, I do have an extra move, so...
Yes, you would be able to get to here.
Yeah, I could get to the door.
But it's the sort of thing, if it's going to take you 2 turns to get out anyway, so
Yeah.
extinguishing it and moving 1 space and then moving 2 spaces on your next turn is...
I thought of
fine.
something silly Roger could do.
Well, it is his turn.
I was planning on going up and getting rid of the smoke up along the top. What do you got?
Okay, that does make sense, but the silly thing would be move down 3 to where the victim is, extinguish the smoke, and move into it with her.
Wow.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
That is a thing, but I think it's a less efficient use.
Yeah.
So I am going to go up.
But you do have the free... You could actually move her to the door. But... yeah, I think this is better.
I'm going to move up to the right.
Okay.
Use my
1,
free
2.
extinguish. Put out the
Free
smoke,
extinguish.
Move into it.
3. So 1 AP
AP
left?
left.
Or,
Well,
right,
that's the
saved
2
AP,
AP that
yes.
I had saved.
Yes.
So now go to the right.
Extinguish.
And move into it. And go down. And I'm going to clear this debris next turn. That way, if things happen, it's not on fire or what have you.
That was a lot.
I mean, you could go there and save the AP, because... No, you can go out to the fire truck. That's a glass wall. There's a fire extinguisher on the fire truck. You could go out to the fire truck now and pick up the fire extinguisher.
Okay, yeah, I like that better. Go get a fire
Yeah, do
extinguisher so
that.
I can be helpful again.
And it doesn't
And
cost
that-
anything to grab that?
It does not.
How many people do we have to save? 7?
Yes.
How many do I have? Oh, there's only 2
There's-
that are in this spot.
2 in that spot.
So there's 2 that we've officially saved and 2
Yes.
that we're about to save.
So that was Roger's turn. Roger's fire deck is a flare-up. So Roger gets 2 saved AP, and I hit the flare-up button.
I'm going to come running in like that.
Roger got his saved AP. Advance fire.
It was a
5-1. And draw and reveal an event from the event deck. The penultimate event card. What's that smell? A strong chemical smell alerts you to the presence of volatile chemicals in the bathrooms. Place hazmat markers on space 6-1
There's already hazmat in there.
and 3-1.
Wow.
If either of those spaces contains fire, resolve an explosion in that space instead of placing the hazmat markers. It does not, so yay.
Amazing.
So yeah, my ambulance plan, I think, is making that much more sense, because I'll get that guy and then bring the ambulance up here, come in through here and deal with these hazmats. Eventually. But that was Rogers Lee.
Okay. I have 6 AP.
You could go back out and heal.
I could do that. I move 3 to the right.
2, 3,
For 2, I extinguish that fire.
4, 5.
And I save that AP again.
So,
I mean, I save a new AP. I
Magic.
use the saved AP. We know
Yes.
how it works.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
We know all the official stuff, but magic. So Lee's fire deck says the fire rages. 2, 3. 2, 3.
Middle of the floor. Okay. Well, if nothing bad happens on Sean's fire, I know what I'm doing on my turn. But Sean is just next to some debris.
Yeah. But it takes 2 to get out. Only got the 4 AP. I'm going to go ahead and 1, 2 onto the ambulance, and then radio the ambulance over here.
Fall off of it.
Yes.
Hello, bed.
Beyond that, and
And that's all you can do.
I mean, I can technically
chop
do
for
the
free.
burly now. I think
But now,
since it's free now or free on my next turn, I'm gonna just do it on my next turn.
To Kool-Aid Man through the wall.
Yeah.
I think you should do it now, so in case you want to chop something on your next turn, you can.
Oh.
Not that you'd have the AP to do it, but who knows?
But if we run through all the cubes, I don't know. He can rebuild as well. Chop through the wall now, and then if something explodes, which it won't, because it can't, then quickly rebuild the wall in the next turn. Oh, didn't mean to do that. You can chop all the way through a wall on your turn.
It's burly. You gain 2 free chop action per turn. My special power is chop actions only cost 1 AP to
Oh, wow.
remove. Or chop actions only require 1 AP, so I get 2 free chop AP. Chopping through the wall only costs me 1 instead of 2, so I can Kool-Aid Man all the way through. Yeah, I don't see how I would be using it next turn, but the possibility is reasonable, so
Yeah.
there's part of me that's thinking maybe I leave him there and come up here on my next turn, and anybody could grab him out at some point since he's relatively safe. But we'll figure that out on my next turn, what I actually do. My fire deck says...
But we want to get these people rescued so we can get another POI on the board and save it and finish the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
I get a flare-up, so I get 2 saved AP.
Nice. That means on your next turn you'll be able to get him out of there and move the ambulance.
Yes.
Yes.
So I got my saved AP. I advance fire 6, 7. So that'll turn to smoke, which will flash that one over. Well, actually, because it's a flare-up card and there's an event deck, we'll throw a second smoke on top of that. The event card, the Ultimate event card. The building's coming down.
Oh no.
Deep,
Oh,
loud
boy.
groans come from all around you. Flames erupt as glass and steel walls are buckling. Roll both dice, place a debris marker and a fire marker in the target space. Resolve any explosions as necessary. Leave this event face up by the board for the rest of the episode. Whenever you are directed to resolve an event, resolve this one again.
Ugh.
Balls.
So
I don't-
that sucks, which means I think that breaks the pattern.
Yeah, I don't like that.
So roll both dice. 3, 8. That's the rest of that. So this is our flashover. It happens down in this corner. Okay, and we do not resolve anything because there wasn't a fire marker there. That was my turn. Lori's turn.
So, I think extinguish the smoke.
Move
Oh,
one
I don't-
space and extinguish smoke.
Yeah.
That'll use
One,
up all of your 4 AP.
3, 4. Yes.
So 1, 2 free, 3.
Yes. 1, 2, free, 3. That's how counting works.
In this game, it is.
Yes.
So the fire deck says flare up. Lori gets 2 saved AP, and we hit the flare up button.
No.
Advance
It's not worth
fire. 5, 6. Well, that gets a second smoke on it, and we do the building's coming down. 5, 1.
No.
Uh,
Oh, son of a bitch.
And that flashes over.
So I'm not getting out of here on my next turn?
No, that's all 3 of your AP
Yep.
on the next turn.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
Well, I might do something with it. I might be able to do something with it on my turn.
Okay.
But that's still a little ways off. Roger.
I'll be right back.
Alright, so here's a real question. Am I moving this fire truck? Because I could either move down to the bottom left corner.
Well, to here would cost 4 AP. This would cost 2 AP. And
I
you
have
could...
no way of getting in there, though. It's two. Okay, it's 2 spaces. But if
Yeah.
So that's one way we could go. Or I could move the opposite way to the right. And then come out of the
Yeah.
truck coming up and
Oh,
clear
yeah,
the
coming...
doorway.
Yeah, you coming to deal with this makes
So
sense.
would moving the truck be useful here, or is that just unnecessary steps?
I was going to say, if you move the truck to the left, you can move down 2 spaces and extinguish the fire that's in Lori's way.
Okay, and then she just needs to clear the debris and she can get out quicker?
I think Sean might be able to clear the debris.
Wait a minute. Once I get there, 2 to move, 2 to get down, extinguish.
4.
No, I don't have enough to do that. Yeah, I would only be able to get there and extinguish it to smoke. Oh, wait, no, I have the flamethrower. I could
Oh, right, you've got the
extinguish
fire
it
extinguisher.
completely. So all it would be
I-
left then would be debris there.
You could clear the debris and use the fire extinguisher and then move into the space just to, get back into the building.
I was going to ask if there's a specific order you have to do that in. Debris
There
or
is
fire.
not.
Okay, yeah, let's do that then. So we'll move the fire truck to the left.
Just
That one?
still thinking about this, just because there's more fire over here. But Actually, no, because with the hazmats there, yeah, that probably makes the most sense.
Also, I have
I
the
feel like
Venturi
at this
pump,
point-
so
We
Yeah.
kind of need to rush to get as many of the people out of the building as possible,
Yeah.
so that we can get more people in, so we have a chance to win before more shit starts burning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, on my turn,
Alright.
we're going to have 3 saves.
You're gonna arming that guy out and then
Yeah.
moving the
Ambulance up
Ambulance, right?
here, which gets 2 more saves. So, yeah.
okay.
that's the 2 saved
So-
AP.
So that's
Move
2 saved
down
AP,
to
2
debris.
normal AP, clear the debris.
Fire
So
extinguisher.
that's all of your AP,
Yep.
except for the free extinguish. But you're going to use the fire extinguisher to get rid of that completely, and then move into the building.
space.
Because
Yep.
why not?
That's mine as well.
Since you aren't blocking Lori.
Wait,
What, wait?
okay. A lot happened
What?
on Lori's last turn, I guess. Because. Oh, right. She moved the thing and then the thing collapsed in front of her.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Roger's turn. Roger's fire deck is a flare up.
Jesus.
Roger
the
gets 2
hell?
saved AP and advance fire. 3-1.
Bathroom
Which is-
hazmat.
Yes.
Oh. Oh, it's only so.
Explosion.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only a smoke on there, yeah. And then now the event deck. 1-1. I'm glad Roger moved that guy.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah. He
My
wouldn't be
God.
dead, but.
Well, the fire would have killed him.
Oh, yeah. He would
Yeah.
be dead. My
So
turn.
that was yes, Lee's turn.
Okay,
Can't
I have
believe
6
this
AP.
dude tried
I'm going
to
to
stay at
extinguish
his
the fire
desk.
diagonally.
1, 2,
I have 4 left. Move to the right.
3,
Clear the debris.
4. Oh, so 3, 4,
Move down.
5.
No.
No, he's yellow.
Oh, down. Sorry.
And save the last one because I don't want to be next to fire.
I'm gonna save. Yep. Sorry, I forgot to mark off 2 spent damage cubes at some point. We are down to 12. 8 is our threshold for the commendation.
It's 8 or more, right?
Yeah.
Not more than 8?
So-
Okay.
So yeah, no, it's if 8 is on the counter, we're fine. Please, fire deck. Lee's fire deck is the Fire Rages.
Whew.
Uh,
Anything that's not a flare-up.
2, 3.
Okay, that's not great either. Anyway, with 6 AP.
So 1, 2, 3 gets us.
You could turn that fire into
He's saved.
smoke. I don't know if that matters.
Might as well just 1 fewer explosion in there. So that's 4 AP.
You got to move the ambulance so we can get another POI
Yes.
or more POIs.
Yes. So I've got 2 AP left, right? Because that was 4. I had 2 saved, so my last 2 will be.
Plus.
Yes, there's
should
an
I
argument to be
worry-
made for you staying there.
Should I worry that? Do we care about these hazmats? Because that was my only
Not
thinking
yet.
was going up there to deal with the hazmats. But I could stay
It'll be bad
down
if the
here.
burning debris lands on them,
Yeah.
but otherwise they're safe.
Yeah.
Um,
If we can get enough people. Does it end when we get 7 people out?
yeah.
Yes.
You're going to get. You're most likely going to
we're
get
only
this
gonna
person
need
out
2
on your
more after
turn.
this turn.
6.
Yeah, and Lori is going to get
Okay.
1 on her turn,
5,
most
6.
likely.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to worry about the hazmats.
I'm hoping we don't.
Oh, right, the 2 cubes were from when I Kool-Aid Manned.
We
before.
really... Wait. Oh, because he went to the ambulance immediately. Yes. We really need to get that ambulance to that space.
Oh, yeah, it's just a matter of if I'm riding the ambulance. The ambulance is going there. That is my last 2 AP, is the ambulance going there. It's a matter of if I'm going with the ambulance.
I think we need to be as spread out as possible.
Yeah, I think it's better that you stay away from the ambulance because we have nobody on the top side.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to stay.
Yeah, like if both the POIs appear up there,
yeah,
we'll want you there.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I am not going to ride the ambulance, but I will radio the ambulance over to here and save these 2 people. Actually,
separate
get the heal markers out of there.
And 2 more people saved. Hooray! Which means we have to place 2 more.
After my fire deck.
After your fire.
Yes. The fire rages. Let me get back to the correct thing.
Yep.
The fire rages. 2-1.
Okay.
Underneath that office.
Everything there is separated.
That all just stay smoke, yes. And even if one of them became fire, yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah. So that's that. So 2 POI. Alright, that is...
yeah.
I see 1.
I see 1.
It would be great if 1 would appear right on Roger.
Yes.
That would be amazing.
1, 6.
But it's all the way up there.
Well, I guess it's good I stayed in this area.
Yes.
And 2, 3 is a fire. Oh, that.
No, it's 3, 2.
Is that?
Oh, yeah, 3, 2. Sorry, yep.
Not that far away from me, actually.
Right outside Smoky bathroom.
2 spaces away from me. And
we know they're people.
Yep. So are you going to go grab that one?
We only have to save
Lori
2
has
more.
A certain amount of saved AP.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Is my turn now?
And
yes.
As long as you're just moving, so you basically have 6 AP as long as you're moving.
Mm-hmm. So
what you could do is move the one you're on closer to the door. That costs 2. Move diagonally up to the right and up. That costs 2 more. And then move down 1. Then on your next turn, you'll be able to... On Sean's turn, he can take that one out to the ambulance. On your next turn, you can take yours right out to the ambulance.
Just leave the one that you have right now where it is. Because I can grab that and pull it out the door.
But you can't... Oh, you can. You have 2 saved AP.
Yeah, he does have enough.
Yeah, saved AP.
Okay.
So I don't have to take mine.
Leave that one there.
Drop this one.
So
go get
1,
the other
2.
Yeah.
3, 4.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry. Well, 3, 4, 5, 6. We know it's a person because all the false alarms have been used.
Okay. And then get rid of my saved AP because
I
just used it.
Just don't let anything burn or die, and we're good.
And the fire deck says accelerate. So advance fire twice.
Have we placed all the flare-ups into the deck?
There's 1 flare-up left. 2, 2. So, yeah, that's kind of sucky, but we're in not
I was going to say
position.
1 more before you resolve the flare-up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 4, 6.
Over on the other side.
All the way over there.
So, and then
that smoke turns
that
to
goes
fire.
into that. So this will become fire, and that will become fire. And no, the last card was a flare up. So hey, God, that was at the bottom there.
Yes, we just need to survive until Lori's next turn with no flaming debris landing on any of these victims.
Or hazmat.
I mean, even if it lands on hazmat, we're okay with where people currently are.
Yeah. But if we lose cubes, then, you know.
Yeah.
that we don't get that
I was thinking
accommodation.
about the cubes.
It's all about the cubes.
So
I mean, if worst comes to worst, you could, Sean, spend your turn just sealing up that wall in front of you.
it's.
You guys just stay in
I was
there.
gonna say I think it's the thing I do, no matter what. Just because of
I mean,
just needing to get these
separating
two
the
out the door.
fire at the bottom might be good, but
Yeah.
because we don't want things exploding into the limo.
Mm.
But it would take a couple bad rolls for that to happen, and we know that that never happens twice in a row.
I just love the philosophy of we save 7 people and then we leave.
Yeah.
So
Time to punch out.
Our job is done.
Roger's turn.
It's Roger's turn.
Grab one of these people, and then I'm going to
So,
go have a cigarette on the
1,
ambulance.
2,
2,
3,
3.
4, 5, because he had 2 saved AP. So.
Yep.
And
And
save
we
one.
do have to replace that POI just
Yes.
in case it does.
So we've saved
That's
6.
saved POI there, and first the fire deck though. The fire intensifies. 2, 5.
Right next to the limo.
Goes
The
somewhere
limo.
else because of the arrow.
Yeah, it follows the
there.
arrows up to that spot. Yeah, and since there's not a fire, we roll again. 6, 4.
Teller station.
Huh.
No, backwards. Yeah,
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
not teller station.
Okay. Lee.
I'm going to try to deal with some of this fire. I move one to the left using my saved AP. I turn the fire to my left to smoke. That's 1. I open the door for 2. I turn both those fires to smoke.
So angular.
And I'll extinguish, or I could just close the door again.
Or you can extinguish the one in the
I
middle.
was to say that one would be the most dangerous smoke, but
I'm going to extinguish the one in the hallway because you really like to roll that number.
Mhm.
fair.
Okay.
Well, I don't know how much you
Okay.
like it, but you do it.
Yeah. Yes.
It just keeps coming up.
The fire deck says ceiling debris.
Also, I will say, Lori, when you moved the person down 2 spaces, you could have done one of those moves diagonally and been right next to the right next to the door. I don't know if it
Yeah.
matters.
Well, he moved me.
Oh.
2, 6 for advanced fire.
Oh, did you roll the POI for Roger's turn?
Oh,
Nope.
Because
that's
we
the
need to
roll.
see if it dies.
Yes, that's the roll for the POIs. 5, 7.
Where
God.
Lee is. You tried to make her death my fault. Now if she dies, it's your fault.
So the ceiling debris from that roll. 5, 4.
In a place where it literally doesn't matter. Awesome.
So my turn then?
Yep. What you gonna do?
No saved AP.
So because Lori's going to get that person out on her turn, we only have to survive one more fire roll.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Unless
Well,
the
let's
think you
burning
patched that
debris
wall.
lands on her or in front of her.
We'll assume you get your person out. I'd say Sean should board up that hole in the wall. He could go inside and put out that smoke and then seal himself in that room.
I'm trying to think if there's any place where an explosion would cause us to lose enough cubes to lose. 2-1, we lose 3 cubes. And that's it.
Okay.
We'd still be fine.
Hmm.
It's just if the burning debris blocks Lori from leaving,
Yeah.
then we'd have to spend one more turn and win on Roger's turn.
Yeah.
Unless burning debris lands on Lori and kills her person.
Yeah. I think it's worth taking a chance. I don't think there's anything that Sean could do that would keep that from happening.
Not
Just thinking
keep that from
back.
happening. I'm just contemplating extinguishing 2-2's fire, so that we've got a bit of a fire break for explosion reasons.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
that
we're
might
good
be
for
better.
cubes now.
Yeah.
If things go badly enough
Um,
that we have to start worrying about cubes,
2, 3.
you can deal with that on your next turn.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
There's
I
another.
get rid of that, save my last AP, stay where I am, and then I can get 2 cubes on my next turn thing. Like I'm even okay being next to the smoke as far as saving AP.
Ooh.
The fire deck says the fire rages.
You win.
Do we?
5-2.
That's where I am.
That's okay. You can still leave.
Oh, it's
here.
just smoke.
That's
Okay.
just smoke, yeah.
Okay, then
It's
I
not
leave.
burning debris. That's why
Then
I
I
said we
bring-
win when we got fire rages, because burning debris was the only thing that could have stopped us there.
Yeah.
Okay, then I use my 4 move AP to bring this woman to the ambulance, and we win.
The front or back?
1, 2, 3, 4. The back just to
For
show off.
diagonally
Oh
for
no, the
once.
front.
Yeah.
The front just to show off. She can drive.
And then you can just
Yeah.
seal me up in there. And if I had to save my person too, I'd have treated her, moved 1, had one of you call the ambulance around, because it can go around the bottom,
Yep.
and then I would have brought her out, treated on my next turn. Would have taken a while, and we probably would have been crushed by burning debris.
Yay.
Oh, it's been so long.
Yes.
I know.
It's been one whole
is this
game
new
that we
feeling?
lost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that game was
Yes,
really hard. It
one
feels like
game.
it took forever.
Okay, so let's
Now
Go
we
through
read
these.
the things.
flip and read this immediately after you win or lose the episode. Read the appropriate endgame paragraphs for POI, B, and C. Okay. Paragraph book.
Now, if they care about the order they were saved in, they were both saved at the same time.
It does not. It says read the paragraph. Read paragraph for B, then C. So B is if the POI is saved, read 481. That's going to be near the end.
He's going to be furious that you didn't let the driver die.
Yeah.
Bismore ends a phone call, brushes off the paramedic, and strides forward to shake everyone's hand. I won't forget what you did today, he says, gripping your shoulders tightly. I always repay my debts. I'll make sure your firehouse gets all the upgrades money can buy. You've made a very powerful friend today. Bismore begins another phone call as the paramedic leads him back to the ambulance. Put POIB in the reserve and the card in the archive, which doesn't really matter, but yeah, throw
He's
that over
going to
there.
buy us a goddamn useless fire cyber truck.
Yes.
Oh,
POIC, if saved, read paragraph 245.
stops working the first time it gets wet. We're all trapped inside. It's a good thing I have the cutters.
You walk past the ambulance where the driver, who has regained consciousness, is being treated by a paramedic. I tried to stop, the driver whispers in a hoarse, weak voice. The brakes wouldn't work. Put POIC in the reserve. Put the card in the archive. Okay, so that's that for that. If you won the game, read paragraph 148.
Did the arsonist cut the brakes to that guy's limo? It's all connected.
The bank is smoldering but intact. The paramedics are working on the victims when Rose Kaplan and her camera crew shows up. She goes live on TV and praises your crew for their fine work, saving many lives in the bank. After she finishes, she turns back to you.
It doesn't surprise me that my fire was rolled accidental. Thompson doesn't like that I've been poking around his arson investigations. I don't think he's comfortable with what I'm finding out.
Rose moves a couple steps toward the survivors, intending to try and get an interview with them, when she stops cold. You see her looking at the billionaire in the fancy suit. The man is too busy arguing with the paramedics to notice Rose, who clenches her jaw and spits 2 words before turning and leaving the scene.
Brismore. Unbelievable.
If you saved POIB, read paragraph 387. The next day, a letter arrives at the firehouse via courier. It reads, "Consider this the first of many thanks for a job well done." It's signed Jefferson Brismore. You look out the door and see a stack of packages being wheeled in by the courier. Find equipment pack 4, 2 cards in the envelope locker. Scratch them off and add them to the firehouse envelope. These may be used in future episodes. So we get another reinforced helmet.
Okay.
Which I'll keep.
Super helpful for not being injured.
It is the exact same. Expend to ignore being injured. Follow arrows to a space without fire or debris. And our second equipment. More boot insoles.
If only we could put more equipment on the fire truck.
I think that is a thing that can happen. Put card EP0513 in the firehouse envelope. It's the letter from the office of Jefferson Brismore to the heroes at Station 4. Read paragraph 293. Holy fuck.
How deep does this rabbit hole go?
Fucking choose your own adventure. Find sticker pack C and envelope 2. Scratch them off. These are your first upgrade skill improvements. Apply them to firefighters with the matching specialist skill, placing them over the special skill. Suppression Expert. You gain 1 free extinguish AP per turn. After performing an extinguish action in a space, you may immediately enter that space for 0 AP. Engineering.
Another way that changed. If you turn fire into smoke, you can move into the smoke.
Yeah.
Which is also good.
Yeah, the Venturi
Which is what I tried to
and
do
that,
to start off this one.
Yeah, that's... so, the Engineering Expert. Chop actions only require 1 AP. Remove 2 adjacent damage markers for 2 AP. So, instead of 2 AP removing 1, you can remove 2 for 2 AP. So it's...
You good?
It would be better if it was you could remove 1 for 1 AP, but... But so the chop stays the same. And then the Deck Gun Expert, which was the one we were kind of expecting would happen. Fire Deck Gun 2 AP. When you fire the Deck Gun, you may re-roll either or both dice once. You must accept the second result. So, yes, Wayland Smothers gets upgraded, Rex Duvall gets upgraded, and Oscar Patrick O'Rader, or OP O'Rader, gets upgraded as well. Then endgame evaluation for episode 5. AP Slater stayed back at the station, so he gets healed. Check the commendations. Okay, the limo is on the scene with less than 3 damage cubes. You won the game, 0 POI were lost. That happened. Have 8 or more damage markers remaining, and that happened. So you get all 3 commendations for this episode.
Stickers. That's the best part of this whole game, is being able to put stickers on stuff.
I missed that part. I loved doing that in Pandemic Legacy.
And read the last card in the pack. Put POIs A, B, and C in the reserve. Put the limo and all cards with this episode in the archive. Your next episode will be episode 6, end of episode 5. So I guess
That's a weird title for episode 6.
Yeah.
We have now completed half the story, including counting the prologues. So, hooray! And